Hey guys, the Full Cards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York, and look what I have in front of me here. I have a box of 2003, 2004 BeeHive from Upper Deck. 10 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. On average, one game used stick, one game used jersey, a bunch of other dynamics. If we take a little look at the back here, I don't know if you can scooch a look at that. But I think the regular set's 200 cards, 50 new Buzz rookies, so 1 of 5, 50 regular card variations, 1 of 3. Parallel silver and gold numbered. The signature jersey is 1 of 240. Framing autographs. Framed autographs are 1 of 240 as well. Game used sticks, 1 of 30. Game used sticks blue, 1 of 60. Bunch of other stuff, man. Pretty cool. Oversized regular cards, 1 of 1. Oversized jersey cards, 1 of 1. So let's see what we get in this old school box, 2003, 2004. Our rookie class, you would recall that it would again be Joffrey Lupul, Patrice Bergeron. It would be Thomas Plekanec, but more than that, above and beyond that, you would get Marc-Andre Fleury, who was a first overall, playing out of the Q with the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles. You remember him? And you know what? Also, Eric Stahl was a second overall in 2003. And he played with the Peets, the Peterborough Peets, the Peter Patch, if you will. I believe you guys call it the Peter Patch, as opposed to the Pumpkin Patch. Let me get the plastic off here, but kind of interesting box, man. Really stoked to open this. Been threatening to open this for like 2 weeks. We have a little seal of approval, disapproval, removal. And here we go, man. It kind of opens up a bit differently than what we're expecting or used to, I guess, for a hobby box. But yeah, man, look at this. Two card oversized packs in every box. And then we get this little thing, which would be our checklist, paper checklist. Yes, there is still paper in the world. And that is that. So I'll just place that aside for now. Box topper. I think I'll open that last. You guys cool with that? Let's open it last. Boom. And here we go. Some styrofoam on either side. Yeah, a product that's 15 years old at this point. Man, these feel thick. Holy moly. So this should be really interesting. Very papery. I'm so excited to open this. I think I'm shaking. I'm trembling. I am not trembling. I'm steady Freddy. Well, let's see what we get here. So we have a Nick Lidstrom, and you notice these are pretty funny looking cards. They're almost kind of like the 1966-67 Topps cards you might remember of a guy named Bobby Orr's rookie year. Remember those? They're a little bit like this. Here we have them framed. Roman Cechmanek. We have this Mike Modano. Let's take a little look at the back. Oh, wow. Pretty cool, man. A little bit busy, a little bit beehivey. You can also see his image on the back, sort of. And let's continue on. Jay Bouwmeester. And look at this Gretz. Look at this Gretz. How cool is that? I am guessing this is a beige. Look at that Gretz. It's lighter. Whew. I like this thing. Look at a smile on his face. That's kind of cool. And he's got the hair too. He had the hair when he was younger, boy. A little bit like Lafleur. And there's Felix the Cat. And a couple more here. We have Derek Morris. We got Brandon Morrow. We have another Gretz. So we have a second Gretz. And then we have this thing here. This Marian Gaborik. Look at this thing. How cool is that? So this is a silver, and I'm not sure what this thing is, if it's anything in particular. Not so familiar with this product, but they have lighter borders, so that's what's sort of interesting about these two. But this one certainly is a silver. I'll put these bad boys aside for the time being as I smash these packs open. Look how thick this thing is. Man, oh man, man alive. So this box cost me about, let me see, about 40 bucks or something. And I think that's the appropriate price. Once these boxes dip under 40, I'm game. It's game on. There's Jiggy, Owen Nolan with the Leafs. There's Chris Osgood with the Blues, as opposed to your Red Wings. What is that thing? Oh, that is something cool. I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna put this thing aside. I'll put this pack aside. I'll show that to you in a hot minute. That looked like something. Let's see. It's sort of my motto to sort of put things aside, keep it flowing, keep it flowing, keep it going. What else do we have here? It's an Alex Tanguay, Stu Barnes, Rafi Torres, Pascal Dupuis. Another blank to put in the tank. Eddie Goddard, Mike Dunham, Shawnee Burke, Reed Lowe, and Matt Sundin. Really nice. These cards are like, they're thick and substantial, and recognize their intensity. Look at this thing. Why does this look different? I guess it isn't anything. Man. Looking at these, trying to ascertain the differences between them. Some of them do have lighter borders, so that, I assume, connotes something like a beige or something. Wow. It's funny, the packaging is so papery. It's so different than what we're used to. This is, it's not a product that's necessarily in a lot of demand, but nonetheless, it is super, super fascinating. Just the thickness of the cards and how unique the cards look. I'm into it. I really, really am into these old school products at the right price point. There's Sébastien Caron, Dougie Waite, Morrison, and there's Marc Savard. And you can see his history, playing history. Let's continue on with these. Actually, a pretty decent amount of packs in here, I find. 15 packs. So that's 150 cards we're talking about. Eddie Belfour, Martin Gerber, and here we have another one of these things, these lighter things. So I believe these are, whatever they are, pretty cool. Jason King, I think these are silvers. I don't know if they're always mentioned as such, but they appear to be silvers just based on the look and feel. Jeff O'Neill, Timo Solani, the Dominator, and Adam Deadmarsh. I'm just taking a little look here as we go to see the silvers. Yeah, silvers are numbered to 67 theoretically. I don't know if, oh, that's really cool. So I believe that Gretzky would have been a silver. That's my best guess with that thing, although it didn't necessarily, see, this one says silver. Huh. Interesting. Not sure. Silver and golden. Silver and golden are parallels. There's Mark Messier, Brian Boucher, Gary Roberts. Who else? Dwayne Rollison, Rolly the goalie, Langdon Bruner, Justin Williams. Okay. Continuing on here. The other thing too is it's 3 across in the hobby box. That's always a good sign. I love that. It's sort of like the Canada Juniors were like that initially. Eric Daze. And another one of these. Jeremy Roenick. Cool. Zitnik, Brian Berard, Mr. Hockey. Look at this one of Mr. Hockey. How cool is that? Gordie Howe. Very cool. And it just has a few of his years listed. Obviously, you couldn't possibly list the whole thing. Here's our first rookie, and it's Thomas Pillman. Thomas Pillman would be our first rook. And I'm just going to take a look again here at, what do they say? They say silvers, number to golds. Interesting. Brad Richards, Ed Jovanovski, Kovalchuk, Ryan Precht, Jocelyn Thibault, drafted what, 20th overall. probably drafted too high, considering Patrick Waugh was drafted in the 3rd round. Mike Ribeiro, Marty Brodeur, Zdeno Chara back when he was with the Sens. Chris Raton, another rookie, and it's Tony Salmelainen. That's another rookie, not particularly well-known rookie. Okay. Oh, we have something here. Shall I hold off on that? I'm going to hold off on it nonetheless. So many packs of cards. It's just unbelievable. I've gone to the point where I'm discarding all the packs on the empty packs on the ground, which is a bit untoward. I'll pick them up later. And here's a Peter Forsberg. Yeah, these are silver. It's funny how some of them say silver and some of them don't, which is kind of bizarre to me. Leads to just the appropriate amount of confusion. There's Patty Roy. 4 Stanley Cups. 2 with the Habs. 2 with the Colorado Avalanche. 3 Conn Smythe trophies for a goalie. Can you imagine that? The guy has 3 Conn Smythe trophies. That's how good he was in his prime. In fact, he was that good as a rookie, really, since he won the Cup in his first year. I think maybe it's even prior to being a rookie, sort of like Dryden. Let's see. David Legwand, Barnaby Joe, Marty Turco, Hemsky, Marin Gabrick. I can't get over how thick and heavy and sort of deep these cards are. It's really an interesting lot of cards. One thing we have not gotten is those, I believe there's like blue parallels or something. I could also be confusing it with the other product that was released. They also were released in 2006, I believe, these bad boys. So this is the earlier release. I think these are less frequent. You just don't see these cards around that much. You don't see people cracking these bad boys open for whatever reason. Not entirely certain why. As I said, once the price point is below $50, maybe $45, I would go for it. Just because you're guaranteed a stick and you're guaranteed a jersey, so why not? You know, what have you got to lose, really? Except for $40, which you could spend on a date. Straka, Marty St. Louis, Oli the goalie. There's Rolly the goalie, there's Oli the goalie. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have Jose Theodore, who was pretty good when he broke into the league. Goalies actually usually develop a little bit slower than other players, whether fortunate or unfortunate. As well as Scotty Gomez, who the Habs traded for. I think they got Giunta and they got Gomez, but they let go of McDonough. Because McDonough, I believe he was having knee issues initially when he first was coming and breaking into the league. I don't know why they gave up on him. I knew he would be a super, super duper star, but the Habs do that. They panic and trade away their talent. Because there's just so much pressure within the city, man. Tebo Numminen, Luc Robitaille. Look at this one of Joey Nieuwendyk with Toronto. Nieuwendyk had a great career. I believe he's a Stanley Cup winner, perhaps multiple times over, 3 times, twice, I can't recall. Okay, so let's go to those 2 packs, and then we'll open the other one there. All right, man. Let's see what we got. We got Yarrow Jagr. We got Boynton. We got Ron Francis. I believe I'm missing a rookie. Am I not missing a rookie? Were we supposed to get a couple? I can go through them again. There's Mario. There's Habby Boulin. Let's continue going. Michael Pekka. Bobby Clark, Herdina, Nathan Horton. Nathan Horton's a rookie, actually, and Nathan Horton was a 3rd overall, I think. He was a high draft pick. Nikolai Habibulin, I believe that's right. And this would be oh, cool, it's Saku Koivu. Nice. That's excellent. How nice is that? I always get Habs. That's the thing. The benefit of being a Habs fan is that you do tend to get a lot of Habs. The Habs sort of take care of you. You take care of them, they take care of you. Look at that. What a beautiful jersey card. I have to say, that's one of the nicer jersey cards I've seen, considering how ugly the cards are, in all honesty and frankness. Okay, let's continue on. We have something else here. So this probably would be the stick. I think we're guaranteed a stick, are we not? So let's do it. Simon Gagné, Frederick Modine, Trevor Linden, Danny Heatley, Jamie Storr. Jamie Storr with the Kings as well. And then Paul Correa. And then what is this? Cool, is it Joe Sakic? No way! Wow, look at this thing. Look at this, we got the Joe Sakic stick. Man, is that nice. Man, is that nice. I can't believe we got the Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic is one of my favorite players. He got one of the biggest goals in Olympic history in international play. Man, how cool is this? Joe Sakic was just a natural hockey player. I mean, he was just unbelievable. He was one of the best players Canada's ever seen. I love it. Only 5'11". Didn't know he was that small. I guess in this NHL, it doesn't really matter anymore. You can be any size. Wow, okay, that's really cool. I love it. Okay. I'm totally psyched about that. All right. So I'll do a recap. Before I do, I have to open up this. This is such a lackadaisical, easygoing break today. I'm just sort of in my own space, in my own mind, in my own head. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. We got 2 really nice hits, and then we have this box topper. So let's see what the box topper entails. Let's see. Box topper. All right, man. So the box topper one is Peter Forsberg. So it's all very, very Avs forward, or Quebec Nordique forward, if you're so inclined and nostalgic and so on. So that's the first one. And what's this one here? Let's see what it is. Oh, this is so cool. This is a oversized jersey. Oh, it's a Sergei Fedorov oversized jersey with, wow. How neat is this? It's a Sergei Fedorov, the original 91. Man, look at this thing. And I guess those colors are his Detroit colors, but it's so cool that he's wearing his old school Ducks. You know, the Ducks wore these uniforms last night, actually. They've been wearing their old school. It's their 3rd jersey this year. Man, is this what a cool, exciting, interesting finish to this break, I must say. Okay, guys, let me just sort of do a quick recap here. I think I've sort of dissected everything properly. So, quick recap. So, nice little box of the old BeeHive. Old school 2003-2004. Marc-Andre Fleury's rookie year, Bergeron's rookie year. Did not hit them. I did hit them in my other 2003-2004 break. Do catch that. Also, guys, please do subscribe to my videos. I'm very new to this. I'm old school. I'm a millennial. I'm not a millennial. I'm a Gen Xer. So I'm just sort of asking you. Also, give me feedback. I know some of my breaks are boring and so on. You can just give me feedback, and I'll try to mix it up, make them shorter, do whatever you want. But I do this for the love of the sport, for the love of the breaks, for the love of the hobby, for the love of sharing the hobby, and speaking to the history of the hobby. That's why I do this. Not because I need likes. I'd rather have actual people in my life. So let's go through it. So I got 2 massive stacks of the base. As I said, it's 10 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. So that'd be 150 cards. So you have to figure you get a good 125 cards of the base, which is great. The base set runs 200 cards. They are very thick, substantial, great, thick, albeit a little bit ugly, a nod a bit to the television cards from the 1966-67 tops, as you may recall from the rookie or Bobby Orr. So they look a little bit like that in some sort of bizarre way. I did get these parallel cards. So these are parallel cards, I believe, because they're a little bit lighter. Some of them are gray, some of them are not gray, so they may be the golds and or they may be the silvers. It's hard to say, but I believe the silvers would be the ones that are in black and white or grayscale. But of these cards, I did get this cool Marcel Dion, this cool Peter Forsberg, this cool Jeremy Roenick, this cool Jason King, this awesome Marian Gaborik, and now I see it now. If you look on the front, it is numbered. It's numbered to 67, this Marian Gaborik. So this is obviously a silver, a silver. Numbered to 67, 52 of 67. I did not notice that numbering on any other card. I will note that I did get this cool Wayne Gretzky with the lighter border, with a nice dopey look and the long hair, and this is awesome. I love that card. I did get 2 Wayne Gretzky cards if I'm not wrong. I may go over the cards and look to see whether there are any other number cards, albeit I doubt it, but I'll leave a note under the video. With regard to my rookies, I guess we're guaranteed 3 rookies. I did get 3 rookies as far as I can see. I got this Tony Salmelainen rookie. I got this Thomas Pillman rookie. And I did get the Nathan Horton, who was a high draft pick. I believe he was 3rd overall, unless I'm mistaken, in that particular year after Fleury and after Eric Stahl. So that's kind of cool. So I did get 3 rookies, as far as I could tell. What's next? I got these oversized box topper cards, and I got the Peter Forsberg, which is just awesome because he was a superstar stud, amazing cat back in his day. As well as this thing, I got this oversized jersey car. You'll never see an oversized jersey car. I mean, they might do it in the future, but this is one of the few times they've done it in the history of the hobby. And I got the Sergei Fedorov, who was one of the best players of his era. And you can see that this is from his years on his Stanley Cup winning Detroit Red Wings. Then finally, I got 2 hits as guaranteed, and I got awesome hits. I got the Saku Koivu, beautiful Saku Koivu jersey, which I absolutely adore and love as a Habs fan since I was able to walk or before. And I'm old enough. I've witnessed 8 Montreal Canadiens Stanley Cups, so I just hope to share the hobby with the friends, family, and I hope you Leafs and you Oil and you Flames, I hope all of you guys get to get your cups in new and recent years, particularly the Leafs, because they haven't since Super Bowl I. Yes, Super Bowl I. And then I got this thing here, which is Joe Sakic's stick. It's Joe Sakic's stick. How sick is that? That is sick. That is totally sick. So those would be my 2 major hits of the box. So that's basically it, man. I'm Fulton Cards. Please subscribe to my videos. Please also write feedback, positive feedback. Don't give me thumbs down. Give me encouragement. But if you have negative feedback, please couch it constructively and provide me with feedback, because I plan on being online for a long time, because I adore this hobby and I have cards that go all the way back to 1923, so I'm not going anywhere. But please provide me with feedback and likes and constructive criticism. Phone Cards, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York.